Chelsea. I'm the assistant editor with MommyNoire, and we have the pleasure of being here with best-selling author, international speaker, women's motivator, Lucinda Cross. Thank you for coming in and talking to us today.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Definitely. So you wear a lot of titles. Most recently, the author of your book, The Art of Activation, mentor, lifestyle coach, mother of three, wife. How are you balancing it all? Tell us a little bit more about yourself and the work that you do.
With the balance, to answer that question, it's just really taking one thing at a time and trying my best to be present at each and every moment. So if it's with my kids, being present with my children. With my husband, he needs husband time. My clients, they need client time. But I try my best to be 100% present. Although as moms, we multitask.
Tell me how you started to activate your life. Where did that come from?
So Activate honestly came from just being a perfectionist, an overanalyzer, and a procrastinator. And so now I have the term, everybody calls me either mama activator or chief activator. And so Activate Your Life just really came from that, from just saying, you know what, Lucinda, just activate. Yeah. Just do it. Take action. What are you waiting for?
One thing you talk about in the book is the idea of helping women reach their personal, professional, and global purpose. How did you find out that this was your purpose, that this is what your life work should be?
This is the thing that I've always been doing with my friends, even when I was in my lowly place. This is something that I've constantly been doing, motivating women, empowering myself, even my own family. And so when I was quote unquote searching for my purpose, which I say you shouldn't have to search for, it's already there. You just have to kind of tap into it. It was doing the same things I'm doing now, but just perfecting that.
I know you do a lot of work with vision boards. How does that come into play? Let me actualize what I'm trying to see. How important is that?
So for me, I have this kind of rebel mindset. For me, titles put you in a box. Okay. And so now that leads to the vision board. So with the titles feeling like they were putting me in a box, I didn't want to be labeled as an assistant. I didn't want to be labeled as, not even as a wife. I feel that there's more to me. And even when I became a mom. So with the vision boards, that process allows me to think bigger. It gives me permission to be that little girl, to say, hey, remember when you used to dream about dragons and fairy dust? Remember you used to believe that you can put on you put the sheets around your neck and you believe that you can fly and save the world? Well, how can you do that now without actually jumping off of a building? What are those things that you see for yourself, Lucinda? And that's what the vision boards do for me.
You just brought up one thing that I think we think about a lot, and it's that mom guilt, when saying I'm not just a mom, and that's an empowering statement. It doesn't have to be, a bad thing. How do you think women should get past that, where it's like, oh, but I work a 9 to 5 and I want to start my entrepreneur on the side? Like, how do we get past the mom guilt?
Just free yourself. Be free as much as you possibly can. Remember that you're a woman first. Once you become a mom, that's just an added value to you. It's a responsibility. It's lives that you have placed here on this earth, and you have to create a legacy for them. But you're still a woman. And so a lot of women forget that. I mean, not to be funny, a lot of moms forget. Lose the mom drawers and get something sexy that feels good. Go out there and get your makeup done. You don't have to go anywhere just to get it done, but feel like a lady again. So I had to take off the greasy apron and the greasy shirt and get myself together even before my husband entered in. And so as moms transition and say, well, how can I pursue my passion? When I have these kids, that's a part of the process. The passion is just another baby, and you can balance it out. It actually helps you become even a better mom, because happy mommy, happy family, So let mom be free to dream, and she'll allow her kids to dream, and she'll push them from a healthy space.
You have been getting tons of traction. The Essence just recently, Ebony, Dr. Oz. How did you build that traction for yourself? How did you kind of become your own PR person? And how are you maintaining it?
I'm having the time of my life right now. And I know that this is just the beginning, because I worked so hard to even get to this point where my message is heard. Oprah said 3 things that we always want is to be seen, to be loved, and to be heard. And so for me to share my message and even my story, the pieces that I did not like about myself, with the masses is amazing for me.
Entrepreneurship is a big journey to start. How did you start, and what advice would you give to other mothers who are looking to join in business?
They call it this term mompreneur, and that was part of my first book, Corporate Mom Dropouts. I wanted to know what was the secret to success. They have all of these books written by these fabulous men and leaders, but where's the women talking about secret of success for us? After working a 10-hour shift and you're bringing work home and the frustrations, you have to pick up your kids from after school who just went from after school, right? And so they're stressed out. Now you have to cook, get yourself ready. You forget to even brush your teeth and wash your own stuff, you know? So I would say that with Corporate Mom Dropouts, 3 things that these women shared in it was with focus, it was with determination, and taking action. So focus, determination, and taking action. Those were 3 things that they had to get together. What are you going to focus on? What are you determined to do? And what are some of the action steps that you're going to take?
What would you say is the best life advice you were given when you were in your steps of kind of creating the brand you've created today?
Authenticity has no competition. To not compete with others, whether they're succeeding or what they're doing. Join in the process, join in the growth of others. But remember, authenticity has no competition, and just be you.
You have a quote that you say you want to create, help women create a life of fire, fun, and freedom. For the moms watching now who are like, yes, fire, fun, freedom seems like, God, is it in my reach? Like, how do you get that? How do you start? How do you live that out?
So the fire is when you start to do things that you used to do that made you feel good. Get back to that. If you loved roller skating, start going back to go roller skating. Add that fire. If you loved baking and cooking, go back to doing that. Chefing up some really great meals. If you loved having dinner parties, do those things that you no longer do. So that's where the fire is, kind of just spicing things up. You always wear your hair a certain way, change it up. I'm changing, but I'm careful with my change so that people can recognize the shift. But change it up a little bit, add some color. And just the same thing with fun. We take life way too serious. You turn on the news, you can get depressed instantly. So add some fun in your life. Have fun with the kids.
You have your conference coming up soon.
Yes,
in September.
yes.
Activate Your Life conference. What can women expect from that? What's your goal with the conference?
Explosive action and access.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a big family reunion. It's like let your hair down. It's like there's no dress code. You want to come in with a wedding dress, you wear a wedding dress. You want to come in with a Halloween costume, you come in with a Halloween. You want to wear a business suit, but it's just a place where you are able to say, you know what, I've taken action. And we prepare everybody. We prepare those who are going to attend. They're prepared before the conference comes up, which is September 20th. And this year we're doing it in Atlanta. We want them to be prepared. So what they can expect is lots of laughs, lots of fun, strategies, tips. We're shortening your learning curve on how to get things done, not only in your business, but even in your life.
So what's next for you? What's next for your brand and for Lucinda?
Oh my gosh, there's some good things cooking. Some I can't share, but some, outside of the conference throughout the year now, leading up until September, we have vision board parties. We have a great celebrity vision board party that I'm excited about that's coming up. And just speaking and traveling the world, doing the things that I love.
Well, thank you so much for stopping and
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity.
To check out more from MommyNoire, head over to mommynoire.com.